Welcome to Wealth is Gangster. It's your host, you know what I'm saying? Gangster. We just getting cooked up. I'm getting a great response from the people, and we just started, man. I'm gonna have this paint. I can think the guy coming this week, then we're gonna finish up paint, so we're gonna get that more legit. I got my board. I got another board hanging on the wall, but I got the little walk-up board. But we getting it together. Today I just want to talk about 9 to 5s and how to build wealth off of it. If you know me, you know I'm not the hugest fans of 9 to 5s, but I understand that we got to do what we got to do at that particular time. So my biggest thing, it I always go back to mindset no matter what. But if you want to really build wealth with your job, your mind is gonna have to be all the way made up right, and you gonna have to be focused because it's what you used to doing with that check you can't do anymore. No matter, I don't care if you work at McDonald's or you make more at another job. The way you focus on how you spend money is gonna be the outcome of what's gonna happen. So I would tell people live way below your means. If you work with somebody and your bills killing you, you might need to move in with somebody. You know if your car killing you, you might need to just go back and forth to work, park. It's just whatever it is. Like, let me give you an example of how dedicated you got to be. I'm a money scientist, so let me give y'all a quick example on how I seen something in my life and I changed it. And most people would think it's nothing, but it went a long way. I had noticed I was spending about 160, 180 a month on just juice. Like, this is simple. This is what I'm saying. Wealth is simple. We just overcomplicate it. So I'm gonna give y'all the simplest version. I was spending 160, 180 a month on juice. And then juice ain't even really good for you anyway. It got a lot of sugar in there. So I'm thinking I need to save this money, but I need to stop drinking all this anyway. So I had a water diet for 3 months. And I took a 180 a month bill down to like $40 a month, just drinking number water. More healthy for me, and I saved the extra 120. You know what I'm saying? 120, 140 a month. That Sorry about that. That's the way you gotta think when it comes to wealth. If you got low paying jobs or you got a small paying job or whatever you're doing, even if you got a business. I live like that with my businesses because I might make a good amount of money this week, and next week I might not make nothing. So it's all about the mindset on what you bringing in, but what you bringing in is key, but what you taking out is even the bigger key. So if you bring in 300 a week, you should be living on about 50, $60 a week. And a lot of people, man, I can't do that. Yeah, you can. You're just not used to it. So the mindset is always going to be the key of how you get out of poverty into building wealth. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. You have to change your mindset. You're going to have to get away from people. You're going to have to stop going to the clubs. You're going to have to stop buying stuff. You're going to have to go walk around looking raggedy. Like Dr. Boyce always say, you got to be willing to live a couple years like don't nobody want to, so you can live the rest of your life like nobody can. You got to sacrifice. If you're not willing to sacrifice, believe me, this is not the right channel for you because all this is sacrifice. Everything I do is sacrifice. Everything. So, I always tell people, how bad do you want it? Because I don't care if you work at McDonald's, I can show you how to build some wealth. I can show you how to buy some stocks. I can show you how to start getting there. It's gonna be inching, but it'll get there. Every day I wake up, I say I gotta put a brick on my brick. It's like building a mansion, and every day I just put a brick. Or some days I might hit a lick and put 2 or 3 bricks. But it's not about I can't build it all at once. I gotta do what I got. I gotta deal with what I got. So first thing, mindset. You have to be ready to really go on this journey. You have to be willing to struggle. You have to be willing to not look like the Joneses, not be balling, not smoking out, not drinking out, not partying, not out to eating. That's a huge bill. A lot of people tell me all the time, I ain't got no money to do that. But they eat out every day, every other day. Eat some sandwich meat. Go to HEB or Walmart, wherever you at, wherever, Kroger's, whatever kind of stores y'all got, city to city. In Texas, we got HEB. So I'm going to just say that, everybody, when I be talking to them, I always mostly speak for Texas, but I'm talking to the world. Go to the stores and get you some meat and ground meat or some chicken or whatever. Even if you don't eat meat, get some stuff where you can, instead of spending $10, $15 a day, if it's just one person, if it's family, you're going to spend more than that out to eat. But if it's just you spending $10 a day, that don't seem like nothing. But look, if you did that 4 days a week, that's $40 right there that you could have used to build wealth. That's how simple this is, but we try to overcomplicate it. So I really need people to realize that if you want to build wealth, it's gonna be sacrifice. That's all you're gonna see in this channel is a bunch of sacrificing, a bunch of hard times, a bunch of I hit a lick today for 10,000. Now I got $300 in my pocket. Not because I balled out, not because I just partied, because I invested that money and I won't see it for a while. And that's what you got to be willing to do. I was just talking to my guy last night about from in the streets, we just so used to seeing our money, touching our money, that no matter what we make, we got to see it. It got to be under our bed. It got to be at the bank account so we can at least go pull it back out. No, go invest in something. I got money I haven't seen in years. Don't even care to see it. But I know it's out there. It's out there doing its thing for me. So that's what we got to do. And you got to be willing, like this is my strategy. And when I tell people, I'm like a man in the wilderness. So every day I got to kill something to eat. Every day. So it's not, no, I had a good day today, I got to chill. No, my good day today, yesterday, don't count for today because that money is already spent and reinvested. It's not about running it up and then go buy all that. People that spend money and buy, most of them people already got it. That's what people that don't got money don't realize. We try to live like the rich people, but rich people don't even spend money on the stuff they balling out with. Or if they do, it's a tax write-off or something. So we got to understand the game that we in. So, okay, you're on the job. You're tired of struggling. Okay, but you know you're going to be there for a while. Or it might be a temp job. I done had some jobs that I knew I wasn't going to work there past August, and I got there February. It's grind mode from February to August. I'm stacking up checks. I'm saving up checks. I'm doing everything way below my means to get, because I know in August it's over. And that's how you should think. Even if you got your job for years, think it could be over anytime. I never was comfortable. I had like 5 jobs in my life. I never was comfortable. Every time I got paid on Friday, I knew I had another check coming next Friday or the next 2 weeks or whatever, how it was set up. Because I was check to check with it. I didn't know. I might wake up tomorrow and say, forget this job. So I never had felt comfortable about just a job that I was going to have forever. I don't have that mindset. But even if you do, that's cool. But you got to realize it's not in your power. You might want to work at that job forever. That guy, that woman come out that office and say you fired, it's just what it is. Then what? Okay, so that's what and like, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we got to think, like the job is not going to last. Even if it do, think like it's not going to last. Then that's going to put you in a desperation situation. Now you're going to be stacking up and saving up every dollar instead of partying, instead of going out. Tell your friend, no, I can't do that today. I can't do that today. They're going to be laughing at you. They're going to be like, oh, man, you boring. They're going to be all that. But at the end of the day, if you get on this money train and do it right, you're going to be able to get them jobs. They're going to be asking you for loans and help and this and that. Like, nah, them times you was laughing at me, I don't got nothing to do with that. Sacrifice like I did. I got new shirts coming out called Beautiful Struggle. That's my life. I live a beautiful struggle, you know? You know I got that Wealth is Gangster in that RCR. Left 100. But anyway, you got to be willing to live a beautiful struggle. If you're not willing to live a beautiful struggle, you're not going to get no wealth, especially if you come from nothing. If you come from just a regular 9-to-5 job, parents just told you to go to college, and then you realize they don't want to college, we can't do that. So you can build wealth with a 9. You can build wealth at a McDonald's. You can, I'm talking about the lower temp service. Anything that brings you money in, you can build wealth off of it. It's the part is how much are you willing to sacrifice? That's the part people don't want to talk about because most people don't want to sacrifice. I've been sacrificing for years and years and still nowhere where I want to be. Ups and downs, goods and bads, all that there. But you got to just keep pushing. You got to know that your purpose and what you live for. First of all, let me say this, because I had this conversation the other day. And people was telling me about money. I'm talking about money this, money that, money this, money that. Okay, first of all, you live in a capitalistic society. You can't do nothing about that. Go somewhere else that's not about money. That's cool. But I realize the only people that talk about money, that say money's not important, are the people that struggle every day stressing about money. And that's weird to me. So money's not nothing, but you stress about money every day. You're at a job you hate because of money. You're in a situation you hate because of money. You're probably with a person that you with that you don't want to be with, but it's financially beneficial. So it is about money. Even if you don't want it to be, it's about money. I'm sorry. This is not the world I built. It's not the world you built. We just got to deal with what we got to deal with. It's about cash flow and what you going to do with it, you know? And so that's really where I want to go at with this with the mindset of a 9-to-5er, because I talk a lot about not working and stuff, and that's just my style, but I understand people have to do it. But when I see you saying you don't want to work, but you doing it, but you blowing your money, I know you ain't doing nothing. You're not going nowhere. You just talking. And I get a lot of that. People talk, they just want to talk to me, but I'm just watching your moves. You ain't doing nothing. You're not switching up the way you live. People always tell me, man, you travel a lot, you do this and do that. No, just the money that I use on the plane and stuff is just the same money you spend in the clubs. I just say that up. You remember how you balled out all the last 2 months? I just saved a couple of weeks of that and went out the country. I mean, not the country, went out of state or something and did something. Only difference, I ain't got no more money than you. It's just about what you do with the money. And that's what we got to realize. People, I need more. I need to make more money. No, you need to do better with the money you got, because if you make more money, all you're going to do is make worse decisions that you already make. So you can build wealth with a 9-to-5, but it's dependent on your mindset. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to get that big check and don't spend nothing and go home and eat some sandwiches and noodles? Not most people. Are you willing to get your stimulus or your income tax back and not spend none of it and eat ramen noodles and sandwiches? Nah. It's ball out time. See, that's what I mean. And that's what I test people. People talk to me all year. When I get my money right, I'm going to come holler at you. When I get my money right, I want to do this. When I get my money right, I want to do that. And I know they be lying. So I just sit back and wait till that money come. You don't hear nothing from them people, man. Nothing. And it's because when you broke, yeah, that sounds good. I want to do that. When I do get some money, I'm going to invest in that. I'm going to do that. But when you get that money, that adrenaline go to your head, it's time to give it back to the system. You know what I'm saying? You're excited about an income tax. And like I tell people, don't be excited about an income tax. Let me show you how to make an income tax every month. It's simple, but it ain't simple, because it's dedication, it's sacrifices. And that's the part. If you can do that part, it's simple. It's just, you got to be patient. But if you can't do that part, it's the hardest thing in the world. So that's what we're gonna be going. Like I say, this is a mindset channel. This is a and I like this because this is making me more accountable too. Cause I be slipping. I need to go harder. You know what I'm saying? And people like, man, you doing this and doing that. Yeah, compared to others around me, yeah, I'm doing a lot. Compared to my mentors, compared to the people I strive to be after, I'm doing nothing. I'm still an infant. Probably not even born yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I realize when I'm telling everything that I'm saying here is really me talking to you, but I'm talking to myself too. That's the thing about this channel. You're going to grow with me. You're going to watch me become a millionaire as I talk and teach about the strategies and the moves that I make to become that. So it's a work in progress, and you're going to see my steps. You're going to see my ups and my downs. I'm going to record it all. We got reality shows coming on in this channel and everything. I'm going to show you the grind, the good and the bad and the ugly. But if the mindset ain't right, I promise it's a waste of time. Because no matter what I say, if your mindset ain't right, you're not going to hear it. If I tell you, man, you at McDonald's, but I can show you how to do this and do that, buy you a little stock, you know what I'm saying, take this and take that, okay, get you a side hustle. We can go scrapping, we can go do this, we can go clean out a house. I can give you side hustles and side monies and side this and side that with your check, stash that, this and that, income tax, put that up. I can give you all that, but 9 times out of 10, don't nobody want to do that. It just sounds good until it come. I love to listen to people talk. Well, you know, I don't love to do it because I'm not wasting my time, but I remember listening to people talk for months and months. Man, my income tax I'm going to put this in with you. I want to do this. I know they wasn't the whole time, but soon they come, they disappear because they really don't want to do that. It just sound good when they was broke. So mindset, what we're going to do. And like I say, right now, I'm keeping all my videos around 15. Some people tell I need to go a little longer, but I'm getting ready to start my interviews. So I'm going to be interviewing people. And a lot of these topics that you see the shorter videos doing, I'm going to have longer conversations with those mastermind meetings and conversations with other people, other entrepreneurs, other businessmen and women. And they going to be giving you their expertise. But I can promise you this, no matter who I bring on this channel, no matter who talks to you, if your mindset is still focused, you can't play me like, you know what I'm saying? You can talk about investing, but if you don't invest, that's you. I'm going to invest everything I get. You know what I'm saying? If I get $10 right now, 8 of it already gone. I'm going to have to live off $1 and keep another $1. That's me though. And if you ain't willing to do that, you're not going to go too far. You know? So I want to touch on that. Like I say, I'm not gonna dive into it. I'm gonna start hitting you with my board, and I'm gonna really be breaking it down. Right now, I'm warming up. Right now, it's just about me just putting these kind of different conversations on your mind. You know, just getting you to think about it. So now you're gonna be like, hold on, man, I can build wealth with this. See, I'm just starting that conversation, and then when I come back with a interview, person I interview, or just a mastermind class, and I dive in deep on how to build wealth with your 9 to 5, or the other topics that I had on shorter videos. I'm gonna be coming with longer extended versions of those videos. But right now, this is the one with this me getting used to you, you getting used to me, and we're just working it all out.